Hello, welcome back to Matt's Coins. Today we're starting off, I suppose it is a fresh hunt, but the album fill will be continuing from what we've done previously. I've had a batch of roughly 10 kilos of pennies in today, which roughly equates to £4, 5 shillings, if my maths is correct. Full disclosure, I have been through the batch, and I have sorted them into bags of 60 coins, which is roughly 2.5 shillings worth, just to make my life easier. As I was going through, all the manky corroded ones have been taken out, which is what's in this bag. Perhaps we can have a look through at the end what's in there and see if there's anything that would have been nice to have that's now ruined forever. So what I'll be looking for is to continue filling up the albums, the Whitman albums that we've filled up before. Perhaps looking for any foreigns, particularly like collecting the Irish ones. So if we see any Irish ones, we'll pull them out and we'll see if we can complete my date running my main album for them. So I'm going to go and clear the deck here and we'll get on with the first bag. So I've picked 2 bags, so we've got roughly 120 coins, so in fact that's 10 shillings worth, 240 pennies in a pound. So let's get these tipped out and let's see what we got. The first one looks interesting. It's at £17.99. It is, you know. This would make this George III. It's a halfpenny. Showing the correct coin alignment anyway. For those of you that don't know the alignment, this is the coin alignment. Whereas what we're used to on these on our modern coinage is what they call medal alignment. So nice copper find straight off the bat. George V, 1936. Elizabeth 67, we're used to seeing those. 1947 with a hole in it. 67. 1917. 1935. 1921. Another 67. Strange line on it. 1964. 1939. 1919, looking for the H or KN mint mark, and it's got neither. 1929. 1937. 65. 28. 1912, again looking for the mint mark, and we have a H for Heaton. So when minted, legend has it that the Heaton ones were ever so slightly bigger than a regular penny. It's very difficult to show on video, but it does feel that slight bit bigger. There we go, another 67. 44. 28. 36. 21. And 1906. Edward the 7th. 67. 1908. Another 21. 1964. 1967. 1936. Another 67. Something tells me I should have taken all the 67s out. 66. 1909. Not sure if we need 1909 in our album. That was a 66. 1908. 1938. 1946. Now, will we be lucky enough to find one of the ones with a dot after the 1? And this one isn't. Is that 1936? Yep, just a little bit of rubbish on there. 1964. 1921. 1917. 67 again. 1918, again looking for the mint marks, looking for a H or a KN, and there's neither. 1906. 1964. 1912, again, do we have a mint mark? We do, another heat and mint. 1967. 1936. 1938. Another 67. 1906. 1962. Oh look, a 1967. And another 1967. 1919, do we have the mint mark? No, we don't. 1967. 1937. Another 67. Another 67. Another 67. Oh, and guess what? It's another 67. Right, back in one moment and we'll get on with the second bag. Okay, struggling with the light a little bit there. So I've just turned on the big lights and we'll go from there. So let's get on with this second bag. And then we'll do a quick look at the album. Oh, what have we got here? 1856 Napoleon III, so this will be French. 10 centimes. Oh, there we go, back to form, 1967. 1963. Oh, that one again. I'm not even going to bother reading them out now. Is that 1890? I would say so. Certainly not 1896 with that particular bust on the obverse. 1936. 62. 39. Would be nice to find a 50 or a 51. I don't think I'm that lucky though. That was a 36. 1899. Starting to get some Victorias now. So a rather rough, thin 1912 with a mint mark. Something tells me this one is definitely, definitely bigger than a regular penny, but look at the state. I'm just going to toss it over there. Oh, that was a 38. 66. Another 66. 1939. 1899. And 1904. Now I believe this is another one we need for the album. $19.19 with a mint mark? No. And that's 66 and a 45. And as true to form, he drops it on the floor. $19.28. It's a 26 we're looking for. $19.19. No mint mark. Don't even need to zoom in on that one. Another $18.99. $19.63. Oh. And we're not going to see a date on that, Vicky. And an Irish. 1968. Upside down. There we go, we'll put that one aside and we'll check my main album later on. 65. Another Irish. Another 63. $19.13. Rough shape. 1947. 1917. What we got here? 1874. And 1938. Ooh, another foreign, an Australian penny, 1950. Again, the album will be checked for that one. Whilst I do collect world coins, I make a conscious effort only to put together date runs of the pre-decimal stuff for the pre-decimal countries that were out there. There we go, 1943 Irish penny. 1912, no mint mark. 1962. 1919, no mint mark. 1928, and another Irish. 1965 this time. And the old harp. 67. 1908. 62. 1936. I wonder what this one could be. There's a surprise. And another surprise. We got 1921. 1937. 1919. Let's just double check this one. No mint mark. And last one in this batch in 1945. So I'll go away now, I'll check the books, see if we've got any additions or upgrades, and I'll bring you back in. Okay, you've been through the albums, and we have got some additions and upgrades. Obviously for the 1799 I don't actually have an album, but there it is. And there's George III. So let's start off with the Victorian pennies. Flip it around. So 1874, I believe that's the narrow date. We don't actually have a spot on the album for that yet. The 1890. The 1899. And then we move on to the next book, number 3. I was wrong, we didn't need the 1909, it's just fallen out. but we did need the 1904. We did need the 1912 with the heat and mint mark. So that's that gap filled. Let's get the next one. I'm going to drop the coins. The 1919 we're going to upgrade. Get this a bit more into shot. This album is well used, so some of these are very loose. And I'm going to upgrade the 21 as well. This one is just slightly better. There we go. And lastly, we're going to upgrade my 1944. Not in that book. The loose one there's just a shiny 67 that's just been placed in here because it doesn't actually have a space. And there we go. Well, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share and put my name out and about. And I'll catch you on the next episode.